Hi, my name is John Sue. Welcome to Naked Real Estate. Today's topic is, at what price point do you critically need a realtor to sell your home? And obviously, a lot of people always question, do I actually need a realtor to sell your home? In the literal sense, you actually don't, because it's a free market, you can try to sell your home on your own. But there's at a certain price point where you got to think, who has contacts with the potential buyers who would buy your home? Because think of it like this, a multi-million dollar house, if you're trying to sell a multi-million dollar house privately, do you really think the people who earn that kind of money actually have the time to go on the internet and look for homes? Right? When you go into the lower price points, maybe $2, $3, $400,000, people aren't as busy, right? Their jobs aren't as demanding or stressful, so they got time to waste, surfing the internet. Who doesn't? But there's a certain magical price point that where you hit a critical number where the buyers who actually go on the internet just don't have the time. And that's why they hire a realtor. And here's the general public's misconception that, well, if I hire a realtor to do it for me, it'll be easier. I'm not paying for it anyways. But in the reality, buyers are actually paying for the buyer's agent, because where do you think the commission's coming from? The final price. Less mouths to feed, you get a bigger meal. That's common sense, right? But from the general perception of the general public, they think the buyer's agent is for free. So how did I kind of do the homework on figuring out what that magic number is? I talked to about 3 or 4 mortgage brokers that have been in the industry for 5 or plus years. Some of them have been in the industry 10, 15, 20 years. I asked them, for all the mortgages that you do, at what price point do you find that these people are just so busy that they don't have time, and that, they have no time to do anything because of their lifestyle, their jobs, families? And most mortgage brokers said, if you have a property priced at $600,000 or above, that's the magic number where those buyers just are too busy to be looking on the internet themselves. And they say, with the amount of family debt load and everything else for their buyer profile, they're always using realtors, because the reality is if you've ever looked for a home without a realtor, it's a long, arduous, and stressful process. And those people, when you're buying a house for $600,000 plus, they value their time more so than saving a few bucks by doing it on their own. And some buyers do save more than a few bucks, but there's a certain point where you say people just want things done. They value quality over basically money, because there's something to be said about quality, reliability, and the easeability of service, great service, right? That's the same reason why most people prefer to go to Lexus. Why? Because their service is premium service. Things are taken care of, you get a rental car. How easy is that? That's a good enough reason to buy a Lexus, because the service is spectacular, right? Especially if you have limited time where you don't have the time to get a rental car and everything else. So, in my opinion and the opinion of my mortgage broker team, $600,000, if you got a property for sale on the private market for $600,000 or more, you definitely need a realtor. And you can try. And there are some properties that do sell in the higher points, but reality is in most cases they don't sell, and then they eventually get listed with a realtor anyways.